So, like, how is this 24 minutes? How the fuck is it 24 minutes? Exit tier 1 Smokey in the prime wood.
This is a Channel 9 breaking news report.
Thanks to the resub, Tiger.
And we are cutting into programming right now. I'm now heading back into Charlotte right now at 485 and heading toward the airport.
All right, and again, you are watching this live from Chopper 9. This vehicle headed up I-85.
Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Bouncer.
Again,
Appreciate that, man.
Since about 3:55, that's when Chopper.
Jesus Christ, Leon, stop! Holy shit!
We've seen multiple cruisers trying to follow this vehicle and trying to get this person.
Thanks for Prime Yim and the resub Jizzle.
Now in the fast lane, moving quickly. Looks like they have no intention of slowing down.
Right now, we're hearing they are near Little Rock Road as they again here on I-80.
They've been following.
Are there any cops?
Don't get in the way of this. Look at
way to get.
As you can see,
Other eye on this vehicle.
we don't know if they're trying to make it to the airport, if they've got that in mind.
A parking lot now.
This looks like, yeah, a newly paved parking lot, shooting across this parking lot at a high rate of speed right now, trying to find some other exit, maybe not knowing that there are at least 2 helicopters up above.
Exit Prime.
Helicopter and the Channel 9 helicopter, which is always
Makir
up above in these
and
scenarios,
Pepper,
back
the
on the
resub
street
page.
here right now, and going comparatively at a
And
high
hope
rate of
everything
speed
looks up,
compared to
Jizzle.
traffic on
Hope
this
you feel
road.
better soon.
Again, if you're just joining us right now at 4:13, we are in the middle of following a police chase. This is in.
I wouldn't call this a police chase. There's not a single officer here. It's just the helicopter.
North toward the Billy Graham Parkway, got off at that exit and then turned onto Freedom Drive and then over to Allegheny, and now weaving on some inner city roads right now, and it's not slowing down. This person has been going for at least the past 30 to 45 minutes, and police are right behind them.
Yeah, that's they're definitely not right behind them. When do they get onto the train?
Bring the view for is going in front of them. You see people turning
He's literally stopped, and there's no cops.
left. But then
This guy is so far ahead.
right here. Oh, almost
coming
hit.
close.
So turning left right there, while other people had a green. Those people aware enough to hit the brakes. And again,
Exit
as
tier
we
1
mentioned, this
Tosh
is a
and the
very
resub
dangerous
Cree.
situation here. Police
Tracks, foot.
We are following this now.
The person
just
got out and ran. It looks like
right next
somebody
to the
else is
train
in the back of the
tracks.
vehicle too. But again, this person has jumped out running on foot. A man had
Pretty
to
quick
drive
thinking.
along the railroad track.
Going for the
The
train.
back of the vehicle looked like someone was there in the back seat as well. But again, this person running right along the railroad track.
Exit tier 1 Leon in the
Very
prime
close
Aiden.
there.
You almost wonder if
Resub
he's going to
Gray
try to
and
jump
nobody.
on the train right there.
Look, he's right on the tracks.
Right on the tracks next to that train full of scrap metal right now. We saw this person get out of the car, and Chopper 9 is staying with them. They're
What is this even
just
hauling?
threw his
Old
white t-shirt
tires?
down on
What the fuck
ground.
is back here?
At this point, he's outpacing this slow. And did he grab the side of the train? I'm kind of obscured from
It
view
looks
right
like
here.
he's trying to grab onto the side of this train. And again, this person was not going to stop. But they
Just
got to
scrap
this
metal, that's
railroad
it? The
track.
whole train is just
And
for
if you're
scrap
just
metal?
joining us at 4:18 right now, we have just watched
there, he's
the
on the back
person
of
who
the
was
train.
driving this black Honda jump out at a railroad track, run along the track.
This is the
now
slowest
jump
train I've
onto
ever
the
seen.
train.
He was better off
If
running.
you have an update on where they jumped off, so I can kind of pull these tracks up on my map. But again, right now,
Yeah, hopefully we don't lose him
A
here.
person in a car that police was chasing who just
Beautiful
ran down this
low-speed
train
chase.
at this train crossing because they were stopped and has climbed up between 2 train cars, which in and of itself is very dangerous for him because it could end tragically if he were to fall.
Thanks, resub
He might
Jetpack,
be ready to
Hierophant,
jump off.
with lashes, and gift sub cosplay and Prime Panther. Hey,
He's
cosplay.
straddling there, one hand and one foot on each of the train cars right now, perhaps waiting for a moment to jump.
This guy really thinks he's in a
Let it
movie.
go right there.
This is some actual movie shit.
This is very dangerous. And again, we have been following the vehicle that this gentleman was in for about the past 45 minutes. Watched it track along I-85 northbound in West Charlotte. Got off at the Billy Graham Park.
Yeah, he honestly should just call a taxi at this point. Oh, boy.
And the vehicle stopped at this train tracks. He jumps on.
He should have just called an Uber. It would have been faster.
Now this train has stopped. This person has jumped off and he continues to
Hijack it.
He abandoned the black
You can be
car
the
some time
conductor.
ago, and in the back of that vehicle looked like somebody else was in the back of the car as well.
We chose this person to follow because they got first. Looks like a young man right here now running up into the woods. He had a white t-shirt on but took that off. Now he's slowing to a walk right. And we're hearing that the police helicopter is
Unlucky that that train was extremely slow.
Over I-85. That's how we caught up with this chase. And so when you have Channel 9 up here right now, and in the past, we have been able to use our Sky Zoom 9.
Oh my god, this still goes on for so long.
And so it seems
there's one more coming up right behind as Snoopy continues to soar overhead like a hawk, circling this area. They have the ability to switch over to infrared at certain times to look for heat signatures. Not sure if they would need to do that at this point. The person running appeared to be a very young
Thanks for
man.
the 10 gift subs, young
Not
monster.
sure
Good to
what
see you.
age, but
And
at
thanks for
least
the
a
resub, episodic.
teenager, who dangerously
Thank you for that, monster.
was clinging between two train cars on the tracks because the car they were in was stopped.
now while the young man jumped out of the track for some road.
Oh, it's just a highlight reel now.
People inside the house were actually watching the news, and they knew and looked outside and saw the person right outside in their front yard. So again, this is, I'm being told, near
Oh, they
Boulevard.
snitched.
This is the sky view of this area.
Damn, all that work just to have old Ruth report it?
Full of homes, and so people at home right now inside may not know that a police pursuit, a search is going on right in their backyards. Again, the police had the canines out, multiple
Near the and Greater Mountains train track with a car. People in the car may have stopped.
at least.
The young on their journey. He was.
I think he gets away.
Had no answers.
Started along stop. That piece for take a
getaway. This jumped, and investigators here have actively.
Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Pierre. Hey, Pierre.
When I spoke to one woman,
I'm not
she
sure,
said she
JD.
heard them searching her backyard, but she really didn't know how to.
Investigators said much of the chaos came down to a stolen car, and each move that followed more dangerous than the last. Only Channel 9 captured the moments as the suspects weaved.
Oh, maybe the
in and out of
Naruto, I can
traffic
check that out.
on I-85.
Well, I thought that was going to be a lot more thrilling with the title of jumping onto a moving train. But what that fails to really capture is just how slow that train was moving. It'd be like, Charles tries to escape his parents by hopping on a tricycle. Thanks to the resub feeling cheesy. And the resub Carolo. Most trains go slow. Not the trains here. Like, we have trains in Tampa. They're pretty fast. Like, they kind of bust ass. I definitely wouldn't be able to keep up with one on foot. That's for damn sure. Thanks to resub Morbid. Ambulance chase in Philadelphia. Thanks to the Prime Frushed and resub Reed and Bearded Majestic. He's naked. I don't really want to take the chance. Thanks to resub Roman. And the Prime Lazy Turtle. I've watched all of Turkish Star Wars. Kai and I watched that like 6 years ago together. Check out Shy Boys documentary. We've seen that. Isn't that the incel one? Or am I thinking of a different one? Thanks to Tier 1 Devil. Slowest pursuit. Is this the slowest car chase ever?
How slow can you go when it comes to a police chase?
Thank you,
you
Tier
ask?
1 Riding
Good
Ghost.
question. A bizarre pursuit in Texas has crowds mesmerized for 2 hours. This suspected drug dealer, you're going to see this white car rolling down the highway at a leisurely pace with a fleet of police following his trail. The most fascinating part, the surprise ending.
He gets away? Oh, it's an officer driving it.
That's your normal car chase, but this one may be the slowest ever. Fort Worth police followed.
What is this, like the Flintstones or something? Are they running to power this?
Suspect in no hurry to escape. Crowds of gawkers gathered on overpasses to snap photos of the slow ride.
This is
At one
sweet.
point, the suspect took off his shirt, talked on his cell phone. One witness in traffic told ABC affiliate WFAA the guy was, quote, waving at us like he had a parade or something.
Yeah, this is very
Shut
wholesome.
down highway exits and entrances, causing rush hour traffic snarls. But just when you think he's finally going to stop, he resumes his
Ooh, get pranked.
over again.
And he's out.
I know you're wondering, why didn't police
Never to be
just pull
seen
in front of the
again.
car? Well, it's simple. According to policy there, officers are not allowed to pass and block a vehicle during a chase.
What?
Instead, officers resorted to loudspeakers and sirens. They even put
Cool
out
rule.
spike sticks. No dice. Hours passed. Finally, the suspect
Oh, he's
made
going
it.
fast.
He hit the gas, leaving the interstate, zooming across a grass median, and went the wrong way down an access road to
Wow.
the interstate. Then, enough is enough. A police SWAT car performed a pit maneuver and rammed the back of the suspect's car, causing it to slam into a concrete median.
He should have stayed going
While
slow.
officers swarmed the suspect,
They would have never caught
until
him.
A considerable amount of methamphetamines was found in the car. So there you have it. A guy who drives his getaway car in the slow lane busted for a drug known as speed.
Yeah, that's rough. He should have committed to just staying slow. There was no counterplay. Like, apparently they by law couldn't pass him, so if he just stayed going slow, they wouldn't have been able to pit him because he's too slow to pit, I think. He had the right strategy. He was reinventing the meta, but he got too afraid. He fell back into the old ways. Thanks to the resub one-time strings and Neo. Thanks to the resub Lactic. A lost woman in her 80s gets escorted home by police. Hold on, I want to check that out now. I love low-speed chase.
Often end up with either a spectacular crash
Thanks,
or
Resub
at
Gucci.
least an arrest. But how about a low-speed chase?
Can't click links,
6
tech. Just tell me what it's called.
ABC's Gloria Riviera with the renegade senior citizen burning rubber with her scooter.
I'm sure I can check that. Look at the truck.
It took one very patient Washington State trooper and one silver-haired speedster. to
Oh,
speed
God.
completely along at 60
She's going for it. Get the fuck out of there, Muriel.
to
Run!
an unusual highway confrontation.
Gertrude, go!
Officer Dave Hintz was responding to concerned calls regarding a rogue driver.
Wow, wonderful audio quality.
This grandmother lost on her way home.
Thanks to Prime.
Officer Hintz
Rogue
offered her
Liobo?
a careful police escort, roadside assistance, and reassurance.
Oh, he just pushes her in front of the cars.
Grandmother insisting to the end there was no need for fuss.
Well, no, you were going the wrong way.
As a tier 1.
Officer
Zaner
Hintz said
and
he
Resub
was
Gaming.
doing the right thing.
I just treated her the way that I would have wanted somebody to treat my mom.
And instead of a ticket, his advice: no more driving on Route 56.
Okay, no more out on the state route.
Gloria Riviera, ABC News, Washington.
Nice, good for her.
Cecilia Vega's back here next.
What was it now? Beverly Hills tanker truck? Next to the Prime Optic. Man in stolen tanker truck. Leads police on a chase.
Right now here on KCAL 9, a police chase involving a stolen tanker truck. This is on Wilshire Boulevard right now. You can see that tanker truck going at a very high speed down Wilshire Boulevard right now in
Thanks to the
Beverly
resub.
Hills. A very unusual situation, and I want to bring in
Rivet.
Jennifer Kim. Jen, this is going to have a major impact, obviously, on traffic.
Yeah, Peter, absolutely. It's not every day that you see a tanker truck that is stolen. Usually we're in...
This reminds me of GTA RP.
But yeah, this truck is
Like when
careening
Chuck
down
would steal
Wilshire
trucks
Boulevard
and we'd
right
go
now.
for a
We have
ride.
helpful map overlay that's showing us exactly where he's headed right now. As he
Thanks for the 5 gift subs. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. She works at Magic.
Thank
you for that.
On his tail right now, and of course, the thread here, the danger really, is the fact that this tanker truck is full of fluid. I believe it's 21,000 gallons. of, it could be gasoline there. So if he happens to crash, this could be a very dangerous situation. Of course,
that would be pretty nuts.
Oil slicks, these fuel spills all the time on
Thanks
the
for
roadway,
Empress.
and it turns into an now.
When does the
concern-
chase begin?
Who knows what state Wilshire's
like this. Jen, you mentioned to figure out how they're going to stop this person. Peter, keep in mind, they can't just do a pit maneuver to stop this individual. They're
of course not, especially
Next we have Eldritch.
1,000 gallons of flammable liquid.
Right. This is a very, very unusual situation. We cover chases all the
and that's vehicle.
Where are the cops? This isn't a chase. I'm just watching a guy in a truck drive.
This is on Wilshire Boulevard right now. This driver going at a very high speed.
Thanks
down
for
Wilshire
Alpha
Boulevard.
and
The Beverly Hills Police
Toblerone.
Department is on his tail.
Thank you for
Again,
that, Chris.
we are
Thank you for the
tracking this
generosity.
Right now on KCAL 9, our sister station. But you can see that driver has been plowing through intersections, not stopping or obeying the laws, and he is on his cell phone right now. So police are trying to figure out how to bring.
Oh,
this
he's
to a
Facebook
stop.
live streaming
Of course,
for sure.
This is during the morning rush hour, so this
Thanks
is going
to
to have a
Extreme
major
guy.
impact on traffic. He is at Wilshire and Curson Avenue right now, turning.
Whoa!
Right now, very dangerous.
He's drifting.
Again, we are going to continue following this on our sister station, KCAL 9 News, here, and we're going to continue to see what he does. But a very dangerous situation unfolding right now in the streets of Beverly Hills.
And keep in mind, other drivers around may not know exactly what is going on.
Holy
So
fuck, I can't watch that on Twitch at all,
they may
Tech.
not necessarily
No
yield
chance.
to a driver making a U-turn like this. This is incredibly precarious right now. Again, we mentioned flammable material on board. Is actually a pursuit.
What was going on? 21.
21.
Well, that was kind of underwhelming.
Go.
I was expecting him to really like fucking bust it wide open, but he just kind of drove straight. And the one time he tried to turn, he failed it.